So, little disclaimer. Just got home from my little day in the park. Had a lovely day. Just made some dinner. I've got a pork stew. Thanks for asking. I've also gone through the footage of today, and I've realised the whittling element, which was supposed to be the main element, is more or less unusable. I didn't check where my GoPro was pointing while I was doing it, and it's basically just pointed at the floor. So it's just bits of wood flakes hitting the floor. I didn't really know what to do because I've been out for 4 hours walking about. So it's going in anyway, part of the warts and all policy. But it's just going to be sped through, apart from the last maybe 2 minutes that are nearly usable. And then, so to make up for that, I'll do another. I wanted to keep it in because it is my first attempt at it. I didn't want to do another one. It's cheating, isn't it? So we'll leave that in, but then I'll do another one when I've got time this week. I'll just do one in the garden. And then we'll put that in, and hopefully we'll have the camera pointing at it. But yeah, so apologies in advance. I mean, the rest of the video is okay. I feel like people walking around parks trying to identify trees and getting a bit lost. But yes, anyway, enjoy the rest of the video. So, no fishing today. Decided to come to the park. Don't come here as often as I should do, considering how close it is, because it is a nice place, especially as an adult. I think when I used to come here regularly, it was more about smoking cigarettes and drinking cider than actually enjoying the surroundings. Haven't really got a route planned. I just wanted to get off the main roady bit, have a nice wander. Bought my whittling stuff with me, so gotta find a nice quiet spot. Well, gotta have a nice big walk first. Find a nice little quiet spot. Don't know where to go there. Should probably keep some sort of track of where I'm going. Find a nice little quiet spot. Try and find some wood to use. I have bought a bit of basswood with me that came with my whittling beginner's kit that I got off Amazon. But I'm going to try and use something that I find, even though it's probably a bit damp. But I have got one piece just for an emergency. Don't know what I'm going to make yet. Doing that particularly male trait of just assuming I'll be good at something, like I've done with fishing really. But you know what I mean? I've always assumed that I'd be quite good at things like sailing, never done it. Horse riding, never done it. Just assume I'll be good at it. There's an apple tree over there. But yeah, we'll see. I might watch a couple of tutorials just to at least get an idea of something to make. At the moment I've got maybe a spoon in me, I don't know. Could I do a spoon? But we'll see. Gotta carry on walking. Find a nice little quiet spot. No. Should have brought my rod with me. Well, another thing I want to try and do today is learn trees. Don't really know anything about trees, considering I'm looking for bits of wood to whittle something out of. Thought I'd better learn some trees. But I know that's definitely a silver birch, isn't it? Gotta be. Or a birch, or whatever you call it. And then this one's definitely an oak tree. It's got acorns in that. I know those two. Don't really know any other ones. Yeah, I thought if I make a point of trying to learn them whilst recording them, I'll remember them. Maybe. That one's a sweet chestnut. Right, sweet chestnut, oak,
silver birch. Three, I've got three. I think they're in there as well. They're locked in. We're on three. What I'm trying to do is find some half decent chunks of wood that I can whittle. I'm going to settle down in a little while. I bought a little handsaw with me, but it's like one of those stabby sort of ones. Yeah, it's just about. I don't really want to be just getting it out, and there's a lot of cyclists and dog walkers and stuff. Sort of lovely big chunk of birch back there, but I was like, I'm not getting a massive saw out round here. So I went into the bushes a bit. So it's a bit damp, but we'll see. I've got a couple of nice sticks. I look like a nutter, I look like I've lost my dog. But yeah, I don't know what the... Not sure all the rules about carrying a saw around. Oh, there's another tree over there. I'm going to go and find out what that one is. Straightforward one, this. Didn't even... Just wild apples. Lovely. What's that now? 4? 4 done up here. Sorted. 4. It's been an absolute avalanche. So this is a beech tree, I think. Definitely is. I've been messing around with ChatGPT too much, so I can't even upload and ask. I'm 100% sure, I'd say 90% sure that's a beech. Yeah. Then, don't know what that one is. Any idea what that is? It might be another silver birch, to be honest. Yeah, I think it is. Thought I had that one locked in. And you've got your classic pine tree up there. Look, that's your classic pine tree. That is. I know that one. Right. I wonder if these are actually going to stay in my mind or not. There's a lovely copse of pine trees here. Let's see if I can get a good, another good stick for the collection. Well, I was never going to get this one. Never even heard of it. This is a rowan tree, apparently. So there we go. I didn't even know that was a tree. I'm struggling to remember these already, apart from like the main ones. Am I going to remember rowan? Maybe. I'm going to struggle to remember them because I've already forgotten how many I've tried to identify so far. Well, I found myself a nice little log and holly tree, easy, done it. Gonna have a cup of tea because I found a nice little log next to my holly tree. And let's go back through the videos and remember how many I've identified. It's a good job I'm not trying to do the Latin names as well. Maybe I'll just put them in the video. I'm not even going to attempt that. There we go. Yeah, look. Nearly fell over. There's another rowan over there. It's a rowan. It's the only one I can identify now, I think. The one I've never heard of. They're everywhere, aren't they? I don't know what that was. I have made a slight error in judgment. Because I haven't really been looking at the map. I've just been walking around. I mean, I know the park quite well. I'm not going to get lost or anything, but I have gone the wrong way. Obviously. I thought this bit carried on all the way around, but I'm actually going out of the park, not into it. Not with turning around though, can't turn around. Just going to see if I can cut across somewhere, although I do need to just be going to the exact opposite direction I'm going in. find somewhere. Here we go, look. It's not turning round if I just go this way a bit and then go the other way, is it? I mean, it's a big U-turn, but it's not turning round. A bit quiet around here as well. Yeah, right. Yeah, look. It's another sweet chestnut. See, I did that one on the fly. That one was on the fly. Oak, bam. Another oak, bam. Don't know. Just another oak. There's a lot of oak trees around here. Anyway, gotta get back on track. Yeah, so despite not wanting to just turn round, I've just walked onto a golf course that I'd rather not get. It's Sunday as well. Gonna be rife. I'll have my head taken off. So yeah, just gotta turn round. Turn round, get a massive march on, and then just go back where I should have gone. This is another map issue, really. But how'd you're not going to walk just a park, and you're just going to walk, and then just walk back. But yeah, saw about 30 golfers. I was like, I'm not darting across there. Right, quick march. Why is it? I mean, I've drank about a litre of water and 3 teas today. So I was quite desperate for a wee. But then, literally everybody and all of their dogs turns up at once. So I just had to walk into, pretend I was looking at something and walk into a wood to go to the toilet. Everyone knows what you're doing as well, don't they? As soon as you come out of the hedge. Well, I hope that's... In fact, I probably could have been doing something worse, couldn't I? Maybe it is best. Whoopsie. So, been foot slapping around for about 2 hours now. Gonna find myself a little quiet spot. Get my whittling kit out. I've had a little look online of what's good to make, and these little wizard heads are supposed to be an easy starter, but don't know if that's a bit beyond me, to be honest. Might just go for a spoon or something. Been trying to just go down little trails and things rather than the main paths. Just ended up at the golf course again. How big's this golf course? Maybe they made it bigger. Never used to be that big. Not when I was a lad. It used to be miniature golf. They just trod in a fox cack and all. At least I hope it was a fox cack. It's ready in the park. Right, finally away from that fucking golf course. I found myself a very nice little gnarly wood. Very pretty. Right, I'm going to find myself a little shady spot, get myself set up. I'm going to have a little go at something. Oh, it's nice here. It's well worth going back to that golf course 3 times. Right. Well, I found myself a nice little spot. I've had to take my coat off, got hot, all that walking. Gonna get me bits and bobs out. And I'm gonna have a go at making a little wizard head. I haven't got much time left now. So, I'm not really gonna talk through it. I'll probably just time lapse it. Because I don't really know what I'm doing either. I've never used these tools before.
I've never been a very toolsy person, but we're going to have a go. It's quite a nice little bit of forest, bit of woods to sit in. So yeah, going to do half hour or so, see how we get on. Making a little wizard's head. Is this how people spend Sundays usually? So I'm nearly 40.
Right. Let's have a look what's in my little kit then. So, I bought this just in case I had a finger off. Can't be too careful. So, comes with this nice little wrap pack thing. That's quite nice, isn't it? I don't know which each one is. I need to have a look through the instructions. I'm going to have a go at one of them wizard things. That's nice. I've got my stick. And if they're too mouldy, it's got a block of wood. I'm going to use that. Comes with some safety gloves as well, which I'm going to need. A little pencil. Some tape for my thumb. Right, let's have a look at this and then I'll get started.
I mean, it's not brilliant, is it? I'd say that was okay for a first attempt. I think I took a bit too much material off. It's wrong wood as well, I think. Oh, I don't think I've done a bad job there. Maybe I could have done his nose and his beard, and his eyes a bit better. Try and get a good angle so it doesn't... I'd say that looks okay. Ish. I'll finish it up when I get home. That needs a bit of sandpaper, that does. I'd say
someone who hasn't really used those tools before, or any sort of tools. No, I've never been a very toolsy person. And that's from my stick gathering earlier. I've got no idea what that stick was. I thought I'll get one from, if there's some lying about that aren't too damp, from the trees I've identified. I'll use one of them. I can do some comparisons. No idea what it was. Absolutely no idea what it was. I might as well have just picked up something from around here. I reckon I can touch that up. I reckon a bit of sandpaper when I get home. I don't really know what those little tools are for, to be honest. What I do need to do, as I said, is probably do some research and find out how to actually do it properly. But I'd say as a middling, not even middling, a first timer at whittling, that's not that bad. I'm quite proud of myself, really. And now I'm going to go to the pub on my way home. It's gone a bit cold again. I took this jacket off. It's my new jacket. It's been lovely and warm all day, but it's been quite hot, got a bit sweaty. So when I sat down, I thought, I'll take this off. And now it's like all damp with sweat on the inside. I'm freezing now. Anyway, gonna have a walk to the pub. Have myself a little victory. Oh, look, someone's made a little... That wasn't me, by the way. I don't make dens. Should have made a den. Why haven't I made a den? I could have made a den today. We'll leave, but that is a bit too much, isn't it? On your own. Yeah, gotta go to the pub. And then we'll get back on fishing. Gonna go fishing later in the week. Somewhere else. Somewhere new. Well, new, it's still being a canal, but a different canal. So try and break that blank still. Anyway, I can't remember where I come in. It's nice round here though. Wherever I've ended up. Right, I need to find my way back. So more on that